G'day folks, today we're going to be salting some fishing bait. So we'll get showing you how to do that. Firstly, you just need a container, any old container, and drill a few holes in the bottom so it can drain through. Doesn't usually drain, you don't have to put holes in it, but I do. And then just put a little tray on the bottom, catch any salt that falls out or any water that might drain through there. And secondly, you just need some salt. Make sure it's non-iodised salt, so just bag of pool salt, swim pool salt from Bunnings is great, about $9 a bag. And just pour some salt in the bottom of the tub for about an inch or so thick. And spread that out in the tub. And salting the fish is really good. It makes it last like 2-3 weeks without refrigeration in the boat. It stays on the hook a lot better. So it's just really good thing to do. So I've got some cockles, some small bait fish that I've caught, and some squid heads that I'm going to be doing today. So with the squid heads, I'll just cut the tentacles off like that. Roughly is fine. And then put them onto some paper towel. You want to put them on some paper towel to suck up any moisture. Just take as much moisture as possible out of those. And with the heads, I've just cut them in half. Onto the paper towel. Same thing again. His head in half onto the paper towel. Use a bit more paper towel if you need to, just to make sure you're getting as much moisture out of there as possible. Right. And your cockles, just take the cockles out of the shell. Chuck them on the paper towel. Because cockles have got a lot of moisture content. You don't really want that moisture content going into the salt. It just doesn't work as good. They don't dry out as good. So you want to leave them in the salt overnight, 24 hours. Alright. That'll do. I've got some here that I did yesterday. These will be 24 hours, so I'll show you that after. And just my fish. Little ones I'll just leave whole, and the bigger ones either I just fillet them sideways or just cut them lengthways. So this one here, I'll just do it lengthways. Just go under the back of the head there, behind the head, straight through. You can keep the head if you want, whatever, but I don't. And I'll just cut through like that. So that's good for like surf fishing, whatever. As I say, these ones I'll leave whole. You could fillet this one if you want to fillet it. Just go down there, straight down. Turn your knife and go across and flip it and cut it. And there's a nice little fillet. And do the same on the other side. Down, turn your knife, go across, flip it, cut it, another fillet. Chuck them on the paper towel. And then get rid of your rubbish or whatever. So you got your salt. And we've got our baits ready to go. So I'll just chuck these fish in their hole. And I'll put my little chunks in. And a couple of fillets. Anything cockles. Just make sure there's none of it's touching each other when it's in there. So that's pretty good. Like that. I haven't really got anything touching each other at the moment, that's good. And then just pour some more salt, a centimetre or two just to cover it. As long as it's covered, doesn't really matter. And you can reuse this salt. Once you're finished with it, you just dry it out in the sun and then you can reuse it 4 or 5 times. That's pretty much that. One layer, chuck our squid heads in. We'll grab our tentacles, chuck that in. Spread them around. Like so. More salt. Alright, that's about it. Alright, and that's it. We'll leave that for 24 hours. And then after that you can come back, you can put them in vacuum seal bags, sandwich bags, whichever way you want. You put them in the freezer, they'll last forever. Otherwise, you take them out in the boat, last 2 weeks, 3 weeks with no refrigeration. This is some I put in yesterday, so we'll get those out. And you'll be able to see how nice and dry they are. So I'll just get a vacuum seal bag. This one here, I've got a few prawns. You can see they're really salted up, really nice and dry. I've got some squid here, nicely salted. It's taken a lot of moisture out of it, and it's a lot tougher, you know, so it stays on the hook a lot better. So squid head. You shake off the excess. You leave a lot of it on there, it doesn't matter. So that's a fillet there. Some more squid. More squid. So another fillet. There's a chunk. Fish chunk. You got a cockle there. And the difference in that cockle now compared to the wet, moist ones before is, you know, I can pull it that, it's quite tough. So it's a lot better, it's a lot harder for the fish to get off the hook. So you're not going to be wasting as much bait. A bit more squid. Another fish chunk. Another fillet. Didn't put much in this one. It's pretty much what I'll take out on, you know, for a couple of hours fishing, something like that. Just wash my hands. So you definitely get a good, you know, 2, 3, 4 hours fishing out of that. I'll get my bag, and I'll put my squid in. Just nice and flat. Got some more squid. I'll chuck my prawns down there. Chuck my squid head in the middle. And the fillets. I like to spread these little chunks out, one on each side. Just seems to work better in the vacuum sealer. And the cockle, spread my squid. So that's pretty much in there nicely. If you come around here, come around this side, follow me around, we'll vacuum seal that up. Make sure you turn on vacuum sealer, get it hot. Not sure whether this is going to be quite hot. We'll have to give it 10 seconds. We'll give that, it should be alright now, hopefully. We'll soon find out. Just chuck that in there, lock it down. And put it on moist setting. Not really, don't worry about turbo, and then just seal it up. And that's it. Bob's your uncle. All sealed up, vacuum sealed pack, ready for fishing. So you chuck that in the freezer, it'll pretty much last forever, or chuck that in the boat, and if you don't open it, it'll probably last 3-4 weeks easy in the boat, not refrigerated. So really good way to do it. Thanks for watching.